Now he's trying to bring in the young lady from the strip club into y'all bedroom, which is supposed to be sacred. And then all of a sudden, check that phone and you see that he been out here. He been out here bad. Well, you took him to the candy store and said, hey, just get a little bit of sample of that. And he liked what he got from the candy store. He like, shoot. I mean, she let me before, so he blame it on you. Well, I mean, you went with me and all. I mean, I thought you was cool. Man, I tell you right now, y'all play with fire, you are going to get burnt. This is an Iwebu production.
Period.
Well-known artist, hip-hop artist, Chance the Rapper was out in Jamaica for Carnival, and he was kind of getting it in. He was getting it in? He was getting it in. He was videoed with a woman who was dang near naked, okay, twerking on him, and actually he went ahead and made a slap at that booty too. I was just like, wow. Babe, I just wanted to ask you, as someone who's married, he's also known as a Christian, do you believe that this is appropriate? I've seen a lot of different takes on it.
Yeah.
You think this is okay? Even if his wife was there? We don't know. She wasn't in it.
She didn't
What
say
do you
anything.
think about this?
Yeah, so Chance the Rapper, I think, has been labeled as a Christian hip hop artist, right?
Yes.
Yeah, so he's been labeled as a Christian hip hop artist, I think, because he said like God in a few of his lyrics.
Well,
no, I'm not trying to be funny.
Because
does he claim himself to be that?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he does.
Oh yeah. He grew up, I believe.
He claims himself to be a Christian
listen.
hip hop artist.
No. Not
Okay.
a Christian hip hop artist, but a hip hop
Christian.
artist who
That's a Christian.
is a believer in Jesus Christ.
Okay.
Yes. And I've heard him in interviews, and I will tell you, he can articulate the gospel pretty like some of the best of them.
Okay. I don't know. I think I'm a little bit, I don't want to use this word. Y'all, I'm trying to get better. I really am trying to get better at articulating my feelings and things because I just want to shoot straight to get to it. But I'd be a little bit annoyed when people do proclaim these things, because even with what we do, like I knew the more following I got, the more influence that I got, the more eyes that were on me, the more judgment that would come. Even here recently with me saying that I am a modesty fashion coach and I'm a modesty this. Okay, now I got to be actually like modest. Like I got to really, really be mindful of this. And so I think that I know people are wanting me to say like he's not a believer. I don't know what that man is. I'm not in his home. I'm not in his walk. But what I can judge by the fruit of this, if we're talking about a God-fearing man who is a husband who is supposed to respect and honor his wife privately and publicly, I would just say this is a bad rotten fruit. Like this is a bad fruit to show to the public, especially as a public figure. So I think it's just I really don't honestly have too much judgment because I haven't seen like him like proclaiming the gospel or like representing the kingdom or like, making himself seem like a peculiar person, like how we're supposed to be and separated from the culture. Not saying that, and I just want to say this too for my super duper holy Christians. Because I know a lot of people think that you ain't supposed to be in that culture at all. No, we are. We're actually supposed to bring the light to the darkness. We're supposed to bring the light in the industry, bring the light in the music, movies and entertainment and all of that. But just make sure when you get there, you're actually the light. And so I don't know if I've seen him do too much of a thing, and y'all can comment down below if I'm wrong.
Y'all might know better than we
I don't know this man at all, to be honest. I don't follow him. I don't know his wife name or not. But I think it was incredibly inappropriate. This woman was, y'all, I'm talking about just a thong. Like a thong and like little things over her breast.
I think we'll flash like a blurred image up for you guys.
Yeah, it was so disrespectful to his wife. And if his wife is okay with it, that's a whole nother video.
Yeah, I was so frustrated by some of the takes. I saw this. I ain't gonna lie. I was from the Breakfast Club. I frequent a lot of times. I'm dipping in there to see what's going on with the culture.
Yeah.
And a lot of times, the reason being is because many times our media outlet is things like the Breakfast Club, even believers, right?
Yeah.
And so you can hear someone like Charlemagne, like Envy, and they had Pretty V on there too, and give a take. And that's what a lot of times we'll also go with, because their media is the one that's put out in front. Ours isn't. Like,
Right,
people
right.
aren't like getting their media from
Christian.
Ruslan and,
Yeah.
and Tim Ross and all these
Believers.
other outlets and ourselves. And so I wanted to listen, and I heard a lot of, oh, I mean, well, if his wife was cool with it, whatever. Like, a lot of times me and my wife go to the strip club together, and she know whatever the case may be. And I'm just like, man, this is the problem. Like,
For non-believers, that's fine.
non-believers,
If you're not a
if
Christian
non-believers gonna do,
and
let
you
them
don't
do
care,
what they do.
yeah. If you're not a believer, we're not talking about these.
Yeah.
If you're not a believer,
Yeah.
you don't have the standards, you don't have biblical principles. Go to the strip club, have threesomes, do y'all
Do
figure
what
it
you
out?
do. Yeah. Do what you do. But for those who are believers, which I have heard them talk about the gospel and being saved and things of that sort. And this is just not showing at least the fruit of that. I'm not sending him to hell. I'm not saying none of that.
No.
I believe he committed a sin. He definitely did, regardless, even if his wife was there. You shouldn't be on some woman like that. But I believe it's a dangerous, it's dangerous grounds, because you're treading on dangerous grounds, because even if she's cool with that, now I got this, I'm sorry, I seen the clip and I'm like, you're touching her, okay? Now this may lead to, babe, what you think about us bringing another woman in this? Like, this is why I say, hey, be careful what y'all entertaining out there.
Yeah.
Ladies, be careful, because you want to please him so bad that now you like, yeah, I'll go to, it's your birthday. I want you to feel good. Let's go to the strip club. Okay. All right. Then all of a sudden you check that phone and you see that he been out here. He been out here bad. Well, you took him to the candy store and said, hey, get a little bit of sample of that. And he liked what he got from the candy store. He like, shoot, well, I know she ain't looking. I mean, she let me before, so maybe, you know what I'm saying? Then he blame it on you. Well, I mean, you went with me and all. Like, I mean, I thought you was cool. Now he's trying to bring in the young lady from the strip club into y'all bedroom, which is supposed to be sacred. Man, I tell you right now, y'all play with fire, you are going to get burnt. What's up, family? We wanted to pause for just a moment to let you all know we have created a way for you guys to partner with us with our Patreon community launch.
Yes, look, have y'all been enjoying the gems, the conversations, the transparency, baby? We've been putting our whole life on this camera. And if you have been enjoying it, we are creating an opportunity for you to partner with us, because we want to be able to create at the highest level of excellence, and that requires resources. And that is where you come in. We have created a tier as low as $5 a month, y'all. $5. $5. So if you would like to partner with us, just simply click the link in the description box, and we hope to see you over there.
Stop messing around. And so, I don't know if his wife was cool with this.
Yeah.
All due respect, we don't know if she was there, if she was the one holding the camera or anything. We see a lot of stuff in the world that be like,
crazy.
Dang, like, I think that you just got to tread lightly on that, because you don't know what the fire back. Think about this. What if his wife was like, hey, I want to go to a strip club and let a man his stuff is covered, but he get to dance on me and all that. I asked, for some of y'all who got men who are asking y'all to be in a I'm treading on the men this time, but hey, ladies, for some of y'all who got men who are asking y'all, hey, what you thought about us bringing somebody else in this relationship? What you thought about us going to the strip club? I would ask you to reverse that to him. And I bet he would think about that response, because when the shoe is on the other foot, it really don't feel that good. Like, oh no, what you think about me bringing homeboy that we seen the other day? Buff dude, yeah.
At the gym.
Yeah, in the gym. Like, how about both of y'all do me? Hey, what you think about that? You throw it back at him, and I just would love to see what his reaction is. When he's sitting up here boldly asking you, hey, what about the strip club for my birthday? What about going to Carnival? Where, again, let me give some context to what Carnival is too for those. It's in the Caribbean, and I found this off the internet, please, I didn't know what Carnival was, knew nothing about it. In the Caribbean, the idea of Carnival, which closely mirrors what we know today, began as a celebration amongst the enslaved Africans, while the European settlers held their own balls and celebrations from which Africans were excluded. Slaves created their own means of celebrations, which included various cultural rituals, music, and dances. The rapid growth of carnival spread across Eastern Caribbean islands such as Trinidad as a celebration of end of slavery. I am so tired of us taking things that were meant to celebrate us being free. And like for African Americans, we got to go do some ratchet stuff. Like I know, and don't get me wrong, I've seen this from my white brothers and sisters too. They take different holidays and they like, cool, we gonna go out here and get drunk.
Yeah.
Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Black people, we're so beautiful overall. Why for our freedom we got to go now shake our plain old butt out in the street for everything?
Yeah.
Like, why do we have to do that? I know I'm kind of veering off from just this thing about Chance, but it frustrated me when I looked at what it actually was about.
Yeah.
But now, what most of you would see if you would go look up some YouTube videos or some of that, I did not look it up, but I bet you go look that up, you're going to find a bunch of black women
Yeah.
and dang near naked, shaking their butts in the middle of the street. Then you wonder why some of them look at us the way that they look at us. Like, they look at us like, oh, look at them. They, like we seen the clip last week, they for the streets. We out there doing these type of things. So I just hate how we pervert things that were meant to be a just something good and celebratory. We just want to pervert it and make it into this sexualized, overtly sexualized thing. And I hate that somebody like Chance got himself in the midst of all those things.
Definitely.
And yeah, I don't believe that this is a good look. And yeah, I bet he needs to tread lightly. And this is kind of it may veer off a little bit from.
No, this is actually to end it.
Okay.
There was a beautiful comment, and I want to call her out because I mean it was a good comment. I know you wanted me to blur the name.
It's all good.
Okay.
I mean, it's public anyway, so she wouldn't put
facts.
the comment if she didn't want people to know.
The ATL bombshell said, so she commented on a video where I was talking about how Namdi gently, so they were asking, how did I learn to be submissive? Because I was not, I was all the things that was opposite, right? And I was in this interview saying, well, Namdi didn't like put the hammer down and say, shut up, get down right now, follow me, I'm the man. He didn't do that. He just like gently loved me and like prayed to the Father, and then I got convicted. And this woman said, the ATL bombshell said, I actually like this perspective. I like to see different types of men highlighted. We don't show this type of variation of men enough. We always see one type of man spotlighted, and it distorts our perception of men in general. So to end this segment, I just want to say this is why I honor my man. All the comments that go, why are you calling him daddy? Why ain't Jesus your daddy? Well, girl, no, I could never. This is why, because y'all can call Chris Brown and Blueface them daddy, and y'all can call all these men that are cheating with trash principles, trash morals, but like I absolutely do believe there needs to be more praise of black men, number one. Well, number one, Christian men, God-fearing men. Number two, black men. And so I thank you for that comment, sis. I agree. There needs to be more integral men that are leaders, that have influence, that have impact. And this is why I be saying, y'all push us up y'all algorithm.
Yeah, because we need this to be above the the Chance the Rappers and all of that, because some of the artists and the people that's in the more secular industry, that's what they see as Christian. Okay. They doing everything that everybody else do.
Everything.
Yeah.
Yes. That's why it's so strange when we say what we say, like boundaries. Like you had an argument with somebody that believes in the Lord. That's like polygamy ain't nothing wrong with that. If that man want to leave his kids and go be with another woman, it's like what?
Yeah. How does that align with the leaves?
What are y'all talking about?
That does not make sense.
So just more blended kids everywhere with no daddy in the home. Like that's crazy.
They're gonna come for us in the comments because somebody's gonna go back to the Old Testament. We've talked about this before with a Nick Cannon video before. So if y'all want to do that, go get some more context about the whole polygamy deal there. But I want to know, what do you guys think about this situation? It was just wild. When I saw it, I was just like, Chance, because I'm rooting for him, man, especially because he's around so many mainstream cats and he could lead them to Jesus because he's in rooms that we cannot get into. But what do y'all think about it? Let us know down in the comments below. Hey, thank you for making it to the end of this video. If you could do us a huge favor, please hit that like button and please subscribe.
Yes, and please do not forget to hit that notification bell. We need y'all to be locked in every single time we drop this fire content.
Yes.
Also, we need y'all to follow us on all social media platforms at the Ewables. And look, we will see y'all on the next video.
Holla.